It's 5891 here with the final of our finals for this season. This is the Vanilla Team Finals for Season 2 of the Catane League between the Ariana Grande Fan Club and the Dream Team. With me in the commentary booth today is the Big Weeb, Little Weeb Cardboard Socks team. I'll let the members who are currently here introduce themselves.
Yes, hello, I am the Cardboard Box, but I normally go by Winter.
I'm OJ, or Ojama Boy, and I was the diffuser for... I was Big Weeb, actually, yeah.
And I do see your third party member is in chat, it appears.
Yeah, Rita, who was Little Weeb, who is a very talented expert, unfortunately is too busy with schoolwork.
Canadians.
Canadian schoolwork.
Sorry, it's not. So for this match, we did have, like I said, Ariana Grande and Dream Team. Between the 6 weeks leading up to this, the two teams went back and forth. I wouldn't say going in that I felt either of them had a strong advantage or a clear favorite. Granted, I am slightly biased as a member of the Dream Team, so I will let you all make your thoughts and predictions.
Oh, is that for us? I don't really know enough. I'm just kind of going with what I've seen in the times, and both have held top times. So,
unfortunately, I've not kept up with the league as much as I would have liked to.
That's okay.
In general, so
sometimes
I'm sure I can comment just fine once we get started and I've seen them in action.
Yes. So, do you want to talk a little bit about the format for this in Winter, so that people know what was going on, what to expect as far as what you saw while you were in?
Yeah, we were eliminated right before we got to the double deckers, but that doesn't change that too much. It was very interesting to have 6 wires and not cut the 4th. And other things that have become ingrained in our normal kind of system to drain down to help keep up our time were no longer possible, and us experts had to be a lot more on the ball because he couldn't do anything besides like a needy
my experience as a diffuser outside of the league was mostly like we could do a lot of modules in not a lot of time, because while they were working on things, I was able to do passwords on my own. I could do most of complicated wires on my own. There was a lot of I'd played the game enough that I'd memorized enough of it that they only had to worry about 4 modules out of 8 maybe, you know. But when it comes to, I'm not a humble brag, but when it comes to the league, it's a completely different way of playing the game. When it comes to using custom seeds, it's a completely different way of playing the game. You have to have a lot more time management. You have to know who to ask for what and when. And especially with experts, when they're given multiple pieces of information, they need to be able to tell which one the diffuser will need or want first, just to try and shave those seconds off the time.
Yeah, we got eventually to a pretty good system in making really short callouts for big pieces of information.
And one useful thing was when we realized that we should never give Rita mazes, because she often confused her lefts and her rights in stressful situations.
Yeah. You touched on it a little bit, but for this one, we did use the rule seed modifier. It was a different seed each week, but it was consistent across all 3 bombs during the week. So the first bomb a team does, they're going in completely blind. If they're lucky or if something's easy to memorize, maybe they pick up a little bit before they finish up for the week, but it's rough.
Yeah, we went back to one of the bombs and we were able to do it pretty quickly after we learned the system.
Yeah.
That's the trick. It's definitely putting Vanilla back on kind of even footing Unlike season 1 where we used the standard vanilla and a lot of teams were able to just do things off top of their head.
Yeah.
The teams were not given the seed manuals until 5 minutes before the first bomb. So that was all the time that the experts had to kind of glance through, see what they could figure out, pick up
Hope
any
they could
quick.
find a system for Knob.
Yeah. I was always the first thing after I would join back the call. They'd say, right, this is how we're going to do Knob.
And if anyone is interested for this finals, we did use rule seed 11114. So, if you want to pull that up and see what sort of specifics we had, that's definitely something that the viewers could do. And as the season got towards its end, once we hit the last four rounds, we were 11 modules, and then we added 3 each week, leading to this final being a full double-decker of 23. For the yes, that's an error in the stream name. I'll fix that shortly. For this particular round, the first 2 bombs were completely random. Any module could pop up with 1 potential slot that could also contain a needy. For the last bomb, if memory serves, it was forced to be a 2 of everything with 1 needy. So you'll see that as we go through the bombs, assuming we need to hit all 3. And I think that's about enough introduction.
A similar thing was done in the finals last time, wasn't it? Where you had one bomb where there was 2 of each module. I remember watching during the finals last.
For the double decker, that almost feels like the perfect setup.
Yeah.
A good balance.
Indeed. I do see Catnip saying why wanting to see an explanation for Dream Tim name. I will go ahead and explain that briefly. The same members of our team also did modded as the Dream Team. However, Vanilla had a limit of 2 experts, whereas modded had 3. So we had to drop a member. Ash decided not to participate in the Vanilla, and as such, we lost a member. We dropped an A for the team.
That's clever.
We thought it was a nice little nod to him.
It just reminds me of Undertale, reading it. Temmie.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
For those who are interested in that reference.
Indeed. All right, with that, I think let's go ahead and hop into the first bomb and see how things go. For the first bomb, I do have the Ariana Grande. Their vocals will be playing. We'll pop over to the Dream Team a little later. In a later bomb. Set up. Let's switch to that. And since I am one of the members, I will keep my mouth shut from here on.
You have to deal with us now.
This is a mutiny. We now run the league.
Well, I will let you all take it away. I'll pop back once we have the final results.
Right, and to let everyone know at home, I'm cursed with horrible time management skills, so I'm...
So I will have to be the main talker for this first bomb.
Just for the first bomb, because I got myself into something.
You always get yourself into something.
Tis true.
All
we are away, though, by the look of it.
We got quite a bit on this bomb, too. I can't see it all. Got a needy knob, so you gotta have that system
I have an
down.
empty port plate. Serial number is India Kilo 9, India Victor 5. Right,
Heads coming out early.
Wait, can you repeat the serial? Sorry.
Yeah, serial.
India Kilo 9, Indigo Victor 5.
Yeah. All right. Simple wires. First one is 3, yellow, black, red. Second one is 6, blue, yellow, black, red, blue. And the third one is also 6, yellow, white, red, black, blue, yellow. For buttons, I have a white press and a yellow abort. Complex
these-
wires, I have only one. It's
They're giving it out
red, blue, light,
Yeah.
space, blue star,
order
space,
of
red,
module.
light, space, blue, light.
Things like wires and
I
buttons
have a
are
couple
something
verses
that
to
can
give
be
you when
done
they
very
reset.
easily and very quickly by
Passwords, I
one
have three.
expert. So if you give
First
all
one,
that information as quick as
First
you
column
can to
Romeo,
start with,
Mike,
it allows
Sierra,
the
Tango,
other
Zulu,
expert and
Lima.
the diffuser to
Second column
concentrate
Mike,
on the longer
Lima,
modules.
November, India,
Yeah.
While the
Victor,
first one
Echo.
is just
Third
getting
column
everything they
Romeo,
can done.
Victor, Uniform, Golf, Quebec, Yankee. Second password, first column Romeo, Golf, Delta, Whiskey, Tango, Kilo. Second column Golf, Golf, Hotel, Alpha, Papa, Oscar, Yankee. Third column
We have
Alpha,
our first
Quebec,
module completed
Juliet,
for Gem
India,
10.
Tango, Delta. I actually need a knob. Left side is 011001.
I didn't see it. Which module was it?
Not
So I'm
sure. I
doing-
just see that it's on.
You should be good left side of the knob.
With
Yeah,
the
they
oh,
said
there's
it's
a
left side.
on.
Oh, they
No,
completed
left
both
side position is
Morses.
fine.
so getting the
okay,
Morse codes out of the
last
way early is a
password.
good idea as
First
well
column is
because
Zulu, Echo, November, Charlie,
Morse
Romeo,
codes are
Sierra.
easiest when
Second
you
column,
give them the
Oscar,
first
Charlie,
set.
Foxtrot,
Mhm.
Alpha,
So from the
Lima,
first letter onwards, so when the lights
Third column,
just
Uniform,
first turn
Papa,
on, if you
Oscar,
have a Morse
X-ray,
code at the
Romeo,
ready,
Zulu.
you can get that out of the way
All right,
before
going on
you
to
get to edge
actives,
work,
Ace.
and that might have been what Dream
First
Team did.
symbols, I have Omega, capital N, Alien 3, 8 lumps.
Alien 3, Omega, capital N.
Ariana Grande
All right,
Fan
next
Club.
one, I have Wisp,
Just finished
Smile,
their
Empty
first.
Star, Paragraph.
Star.
Giving it
With
all to
smile paragraph.
one and then having an
Alright.
interactive person,
Last
kind
one
of
is
like what
Smile,
we did.
upside down question mark, Paragraph, Copyright.
Question, smile, paragraph, copyright.
All right, this Morse has got to be about to reset. Yes, here it is. Dot, dash, dot, space, dash, 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 space, dot, dash, space, dash, dot, space, dash, dot, space. That's it. I need a knob. 001010.
001010. That's right position.
All right.
Oh,
So they're only giving
next
the
we
left
have,
of the knob.
who's on
Yeah.
first? I have display of YOUR, your.
So the thing about knobs as well
Repeat display you
um,
cut out.
is that when you're working with
OUR?
different rule seeds, you need to look at the rule seed and try and figure
YOUR,
out
it's
Correct.
top
the
left.
quickest and
Top left is
easiest
the
way
letter
that you
U.
can tell the difference between
Words
all
are
of the
YOUR.
different
Got it.
possible
Next display is CEE.
combinations.
combinations
middle
of knobs.
right.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's hold.
Words are done. UH.
So
You
obviously,
are two words.
before
Next
in
display
this
is
5
first.
minutes where you have the rule seed early, the experts looked at
That
the
would
bomb
be,
and figured out
bottom
that
left.
with knobs,
Just
you
the
can
one.
look at
Bottom
just
left
the
is
six, just the
your
left's
apostrophe. I
most
need a
six.
knob. 000111.
And that
And
one
you have individual
Yeah.
ones,
0011
or
that's
if they
bottom
repeat,
down.
they're on the same
Alright.
side, so it doesn't matter.
Who's on
Ace.
first? Words are letter U. Word
Got it.
U.
Next is first.
Repeat.
Gem
Display
10
is first.
focusing on some of the longer modules.
You keep cutting out. I do
first.
not hear the
The display is
Mm.
first.
Bottom to bottom
modules
left.
as well that
Bottom
only
left is
require
light.
one expert who is being very
Right.
attentive. So
Words
they
are
probably did, as we
YOUR.
discussed for
Sure.
Ariana
Got
and
it.
Grande,
Next display
gave
is
as much
your
information as
apostrophe.
they could early to one
Middle
expert
right.
before leaving
The
them
right
to
is
work on their own,
UHHH.
while the expert concentrates on these longer modules.
Words are yes. Nothing.
Got it. Final display LED.
Currently a slight module
LEAD.
advantage for Gem 10, but
LED.
that
two
doesn't mean
echoes.
a lot
Top
when
right.
the
Top right is the letters
difficulty of
UR.
different modules means so
Words
much.
are letter U.
Yeah, it's only,
Got it.
only one module at the
I need
moment.
knob.
and now it's gone back.
000111.
Being a true tie.
00011. That's still down.
All right. For Simon, blue is flashing.
Blue is yellow.
All right.
And as well, you have to remember
Now I
that
have blue.
Dream Team even got
blue,
rid of
that's
some of
yellow,
their
yellow.
longer modules first.
My
things
Morse
like
is
Morse
resetting.
code that requires a lot of information
Dot,
to give,
dot,
whereas
dot,
Ariana Grande, as you see now,
dash,
just starting them.
Dot, dash, dot, space.
Waiting for the
dot,
cycle to
space,
begin again
dash,
to
dot,
be able to
space,
find to get
dash,
through it as quickly
space.
as possible.
That's it. All right. Blue, blue, yellow.
Mm.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
All right. Now blue, blue,
Password
yellow,
being entered
blue,
on the side
yellow,
of
yellow, yellow, yellow.
Dream Team.
All right. I need a
Waste.
knob. 001011.
Very possible to have
001011.
different spellings of that, so it had to be
Yes,
accurate.
as
Just
well.
double checking to make sure there's no doubles. Up position.
All right. Onto memory. I have a
Yes.
display 4.
I wouldn't imagine they would
That's,
include
label
one waste
3.
without including the
That's
other
third
because
position.
Yeah.
the creators of these rule seeds are very evil
All
people.
right. Display 3.
Position 1.
That's a 2.
Trying to keep us as confused and as on our toes as possible.
Display 1.
Position 2.
That's a 3.
Both
Both
are
teams
working on the
working,
memory
yeah,
now.
on the same
Display
exact
2.
module. Gives
Yeah.
us a good example to
Position
a good
3.
That's a 2.
Speed
time to look at the board. Yeah.
And display 3.
Position 1.
All right, another memory. Display 3.
So Ariana Grande for the first
Display
time
what?
taking
Display
a
3.
lead.
Position
For
3.
half a
That
second.
is a 4. I need a knob.
Yes.
1 1
Half
1
a second
0
does make
1
a difference
0.
though.
1 1
Life or
0
death
1
bomb
0.
based situations.
1 1 0 0 1 0. Right position.
Right. All right. From memory, that same one. Stage 2. Display 1.
Position 3.
That's a 1. Display 2.
Label 1.
That's third position. Display 3.
Position 3.
That's a 4. And display 4.
Label 4.
All right. Now onto wire sequences. I have blue to A, blue to B.
Neither.
All right. Now black to A, red to B.
None.
Seems
Alright,
all we
red
have
to B,
left
blue
for
to C.
a lot of it is
Both.
big turn-ins from that first.
Right.
Mm.
And a
The
red to
early
B,
information
black
given.
to A.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of simple wires, a lot of keypads,
All
a lot
right,
of information that
now
can
I
be
just have
given very
mazes.
quickly.
I
I'm
have
pretty sure
indicator
Ariana
at
Grande
3,
already
2.
did their
I am
keypad.
at 3 4. Goal
Did
is
they already
at
do their
2
keypad?
1. I actually need a
I
knob.
think.
1 0 1 0 1 1.
1 0 1 0 1 1.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure there's no duplicates. Up position.
All right. Maze.
Down, right,
We'll
right.
see when they turn the
down,
bomb
right,
over
Up to
again.
the edge.
Mm.
Left, down, left, up, left, down, left, up.
So as
All right,
we were
my
talking
other
about that,
maze,
as you heard
I
Ariana
have
Grande just
indicator
say, is that they were
at
checking for
4
duplicates
2.
on the
I am at 3 5. Goal is at 4 3.
node or the knob. So
Repeat your and the.
as very
goal-
I am
possible
at
is that
3
there
5.
might be
Goal is
more
at
than
4
one
3.
combination
For what?
that has
Sorry,
the
keep
same
cutting
left.
out.
4. Goal is
Mhm.
4 3.
So that would slow a team down as well.
4 3.
So
Okay.
it's very possible, in fact, that they
Down, right,
didn't find
right.
a perfect system
Up,
where there were
right.
no duplicates.
Up,
I mean,
left, left.
It's just
up.
sometimes impossible.
All right. I need a knob.
Yeah, exactly. So they
0
probably
1
have to
1
do
0 0 1.
double
Double
checks,
checking.
which does
0 1
slow
1
them down.
0 0 1.
Mhm.
I'm just making sure. Yep.
Dream Team
left
working
position.
through some of their quicker modules
Alright, and
as
I
well,
think
just
that's all the
suddenly
active
boosting
passes.
into the lead.
Give
As
me
they
1 second so I can get these.
complete-
I'm pretty sure
I'll
we've
start
seen
telling you
that
as I'm doing
array
it.
before,
First
and it wasn't
wire for the 3 wires,
for
Right.
knob.
and both 6 wires are 6
I could be
wires.
wrong.
As you did say as well,
Buttons you're gonna hold.
simple wires
so
and
give me a
keypads
second. I need to go back
and
and,
buttons
scroll
now
up to the
soon.
button page.
to be done
Okay.
for Ariana Grande.
Yeah, my first one is blue.
Sometimes those
First one is blue.
buttons
You're going
can
to
have
release when
really
the rightmost
bad
second digit is
pull-off
3.
times.
All right.
Mm.
What was
Wait a
it,
bit for
like
that.
prime?
However-
That's fine.
However, if
Second.
one team is suffering
Just
from
gonna
it
quickly
with
find this
that, the
last
other team
password
will
while
be
you do that.
doing so. Also,
Alright,
as both
my other
teams
one is
working
white.
with identical bombs
White
in every
is released when it has a
Yeah.
0 in any position.
in
Okay.
every way.
Oh, does that include the first one? I don't
don't
want
know.
to take any chances. All
That's
right.
fair.
Next.
Then you're going to complicated wires.
Okay.
First 2 wires, yes.
All right. I need a knob.
Okay.
1 0 1 0 1 1.
Oh god. Oh my god. I don't have enough tables opened. 1
Stress
0
being
1
shown
0
on
1
the
1.
side of Ariana
Yeah.
Grande.
Okay.
And they did have their keypads
Next
done while
is-
Dreamtime has not completed
I have
that
2
yet.
good passwords. The first password is right. The second password is waste.
However, they have gone
Right, is
ahead
it
on
off to the
things
left?
like
Yes,
Simon
up to the
Says
left.
the Dream Team is still working
Okay.
with Dream 10.
Mhm. And I think
Waste
this
is
is the
nearby
last
weight.
passwords to be turned in by
I have the
Ariana
other one,
Grande,
finally.
and Drum has
Oh,
already
alright.
done
The
it.
second one is
They have to
waste.
do all of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
still working on all
Alright.
passwords.
The third one is either
Still no strikes
Rouge,
being given to
R-O-U-G-E,
either a team.
or R-O-U-T.
Yeah.
And for anyone who
uh,
doesn't know as well, when a
Roots.
team receives
Dreamtime
a
only
strike,
has
Morses?
the
Morse's
Simon
first one's
Says
505
and
seconds 592.
keypads left,
oh,
while Ariana Grande just has the Morses that they're turning in.
All right. We're done.
that's
And
that
that
then,
is
Bomb
a
Defuse, well played.
point for the Ariana Grande.
Very much slowed down Dream Team was by their Simon Says, which they did leave late.
Get that one, Cat?
Yeah, I have that.
Go.
A white star.
There you go, because
with
Ariana Grande is done. We're now
smiley
listening to Dream
paragraph.
Team as they
Last
finish
is
off their bomb.
copyright smiley paragraph question.
Not very far behind, but behind all the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Question
matters.
mark, smiley, paragraph, copyright.
4:15 left.
Very respectable times
How
for both
many
teams, and again,
Yeah.
like I said, no strikes on either team.
30 seconds is one strike.
Mm.
Like, at the end of that strike, I should say. At the end of the bomb. And now we can have our analysis over the first bomb while our Elias buddy gets the second one ready.
That's ready, yeah.
I'll identify any needies first, and then I'll
Oh,
go to
there it
edge.
is.
Don't mind there. Riveting analysis that was. Right, well. Ready whenever.
He is moving it over so the stream can see.
So this is the bomb where there are 2 of everything as well as 1 needy. Is that correct? I believe so.
No, not this one. That's the
No?
third bomb.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at it. It does look like.
I mean, that's just from one side.
No, I can see the other side on the left. It's got 2 buttons. It's got the remaining password. It's got the remaining memory.
It's just close, I guess.
Maybe
But this
so.
wasn't forced like it. Like the
Okay.
third bomb was.
I must have misheard. I thought it was the second bomb. That was 2 of everything.
All right, needies. We don't have any. Great.
Sweet.
All right,
Okay,
Edgewood,
yes,
I
I'd like to
have
say that I've no needies on
4
this bomb.
batteries. I have an unlit
Just a lot of
November
modules.
Sierra Alpha, a lit CLR, and a lit FR Quebec. As for ports, I have no port plates. Serial number is Sierra.
It's
Lima
definitely a blessing
1,
not
Golf,
having to think
India
about
1.
needies.
All right, passives.
Makes
First
diffuser
simple
job
wires
a
is
lot
5.
easier.
Red, yellow, blue, blue, blue. Next simple wires is 3. Blue, white, white.
Can get right
Next
into
simple wires
the
is 3.
edge work and
Yellow,
then
red, blue.
modules.
Last simple wires is 3. Black, white, blue. As for buttons, I have a yellow detonate and a white detonate. For complex wires, I have just 1. It's 4. Light, space, red, blue, space, light star, space, blue. Passwords, I have 2. First column
And
is
we're
Echo,
seeing again,
Romeo,
they're just
Mike,
calling out
Victor,
everything
Hotel,
and
Golf.
giving it to
Second column,
their one
Zulu,
diffuser.
Kilo, Oscar, Victor,
Is
Romeo,
ready.
India. Third column, Golf, Alpha, X-ray, Uniform, Victor, Lima.
I've forgotten the word.
My other password, first column,
I'm trying to think.
Romeo,
for the
Echo,
2 different
Quebec,
types of
Mike,
modules, you know, you
Golf,
can have modules
November.
that need to be
Interactive
there.
and
column,
non-interactive.
Yes,
Kilo,
exactly.
Sierra, Oscar,
Giving
Zulu,
away all that
Bravo,
non-interactive
India.
information.
Third column,
where
X-ray,
the-
Zulu, Alpha, Hotel, Foxtrot,
The
Lima. And I have
Well, the
one
expert
more.
can
so
work
that's
on
not
their
right.
own.
All right,
Yeah.
Ace actives. I have empty star, lambda, paragraph, smile.
Star, smiley, paragraph, lambda.
All right. Then I have Simon. I have yellow.
So we're now moving on to
That would
those
be yellow.
interactive modules where,
All right.
while that one, as
Now
we
I
keep
have
saying, the
yellow,
one expert is
red.
working on their own.
That's yellow,
Um,
red.
All right. Yellow,
And they can
red,
just start powering
blue.
through these longer
Yellow, red, yellow.
modules.
Right, that's done.
Yeah,
My
there
other
are no
Morse blue is
needies.
flashing. I mean, my other Simon. Sorry.
For chat.
Yellow.
All right.
Give
Blue,
me 2
blue,
seconds.
yellow, yellow. Blue, blue, yellow. That yellow, 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 yellow. All right, that's done. All right, who's on first now? I have display yes.
Top left.
Top left is what question mark?
Words are letter U, Y-O-U, next.
Got
hold.
it. Next display says
As
nothing.
kind of said
Word.
in
bottom right.
chat,
Bottom
for
right
those
is
of us,
no.
for those of you who are joining late,
Words are left,
and
right.
Got
Grande
it.
did win by
Next
30
display
seconds.
is
This
L.
is the
Oh,
second
sorry,
bomb.
excuse me. It's
There were no
RED,
strikes
red.
for either team on that first
top
bomb.
left.
The times were
Top
4
left,
minutes
letters UR.
45 remaining for Aria Grande
letter
and 4
U,
minutes 15
done,
remaining
hold.
for
Got it.
Grantem. It was exactly
Next
30
display
seconds
is
between them.
YOUR.
Top
So we're now
left.
moving on to who's on
If
first
that's
for Ariana
right.
Grande. For those of you who don't know as well, we are listening in
Words
to
are
Ariana Grande
UHHH,
for this
ready,
second bomb as we did for
middle,
the first bomb.
Nothing.
Got
And
it.
if we go to a
Next
third bomb, we'll be
display says
listening
blank.
in to Dream Team.
Bottom right.
That's
The way the
UHHUH.
system works, if I am not
Words
mistaken,
are
is that
hold,
we are
letters you are,
got
letter
it.
you.
a point
Final
is given
display
to the
is
team
they
which
are
finishes
two.
fastest
Alright,
You are to
for
work,
each bomb,
middle
and it
left.
is best of 3.
That's done.
So it does not matter by how fast
Words
much
are
faster
next,
you finish,
letters
just
you
that
are.
you finish faster.
What
Got it.
question
Thank
mark?
you.
Yep.
Now on to memory. I have display 3.
Position 3.
That's a 1.
As kind of say as well that they are random modules, but it's not
Display 3.
quite random.
Position 1.
It's not
That's a
random when they open the bomb. It is
My
set
mouse is
before
resetting.
the game begins, so that both teams have the
Dash,
same number of
dot,
modules, the exact same
dash,
solutions to
dot,
every puzzle.
space,
It's
dot,
just down to
space,
who can
dash,
complete the bomb
dot,
fastest.
Space, dash, space, dot, 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 space. That's it. All right.
Okay.
Display 1 for stage 3.
Position 2.
That's a 1. Display 3.
Position 2.
That's a 3.
We have some
And finally,
turn-in by
display
Dream
Dream
Team,
four.
yes.
Label 1.
Trying to get
Alright,
the
now onto wire
information out as quick
sequences.
as they could.
I have blue to C, black to A.
It's probably because, as we're seeing on Iron Gun now,
What do I
one of
know?
the
Neither of
experts is now being given
Alright,
information
now
based on
black to C, red to A, red to B.
Morse code and
Neither.
such.
All right,
So
red to B,
what
red to B
perhaps the
again.
Dream Team, when they gave them that
Second.
longer information, that's when the hand-in came.
Oh, that was not it. I
taking
put in 2 red to Bs,
So
actually.
your 2 commentators are me,
We got a strike
OJ
there.
or
All right,
Ojama
and
Boy,
finally, I have blue to A,
and
red to
Winter.
A,
We were
black to
members
B.
of Big Weeb, Little
Red.
Weeb, Cardboard Socks. I am
That
Big
was not
Weeb, he is
correct.
Cardboard
Should I
Socks.
count the wires? We have 2
Or
Little
a
Weeb
Little
could
Weeb
be with us.
cannot.
Yeah.
Is he
And-
cutting
Go back
out
and
and
count.
having
Go
to...
back and count.
The
Go back and
cardboard
count.
boxes.
Go back and
Yeah.
count. Go back and count.
All right, one
dogs
black,
are
one
being
blue.
extremely
Now I
loud.
have
I'm sorry.
2 red, 2 black, 1 blue.
And as we just missed, some strikes
4 red,
were
2 black,
given
1
to
blue.
Ariana Grande, which
So-
makes their
so
timer move
given
a lot
4 red,
faster.
2
You can
black,
already see
1
the
blue,
deficit between their
I
time
have
because
blue
of
to
these
A
early
and black to
strikes.
B.
Especially two
How many
so
black?
Had
quickly.
4 red.
Makes the time
How many
speed up
black
even
already?
faster.
This is the
Already
third
at
black and
more than
second
20
blue.
seconds
Black to B.
difference.
No,
Blue to
neither. Neither.
Yes,
neither,
and with
neither,
so
neither,
little
neither,
bombs,
neither.
so
That's done.
little modules
All right, now I
completed
have another
compared
wire
to Dream
sequence.
Team,
Starting over. Ready?
they might
I
struggle
have
to
red to A
take the
and
second
blue to
round.
A.
Neither.
It's very
All right, I have black to C
very
and
difficult
black
once
to
you
B.
receive strikes as well because they
Neither.
make you feel very stressed.
All right, blue to B, black to B, blue to B.
And one more mistake, and
None.
there goes Ariana Grande.
And I
fan
have
club
black,
for this
excuse
entire
me,
bomb.
blue to A, black to C, blue to C.
Repeat
Rushing
the last
too
wire.
much has its
Blue to C.
consequences, as we've learned
Yes, that's last
from
wire.
art removal.
That's the last one.
Yes,
That's correct. And I have one more wire
yes.
sequence. Starting over, I have black to A.
When we went out, it
Black
was
to A, no.
due to 3 very quick
Alright.
explosions.
Blue to A, red to C.
That is really just a downward spiral. Once you
Red to where?
once you
Neither.
take 1 or 2 strikes, it definitely affects your mindset. It affects
Red
the
to
way
C.
you want to continue
Neither.
going forward.
All right, then I
Um,
have black to C,
and
black
it can
to A,
be
blue to C.
very troublesome to recover.
None.
None.
Ariana Grande are doing a very
And
good
I
job
have
though, trying to
black
keep
to
on top
C,
of things.
red to B,
Unfortunately,
red
though,
to A.
because of the way that the game is set out, these strikes are
Last
punishing
red.
them despite their amazing recovery.
Okay, that's all the sequences. So Ace, I'll get you on maze.
Only a few
All right,
more left for
I
Dream
have
Team,
indicator
while
at 1-4.
Ariana
I'm
Grande
at 3
has
6.
most of
Goal is at
their
1-2.
modules left.
Mm.
What a long
Some
maze
very
that
long
is.
a
modules
minute
remaining for Dream
difference
Team though.
already.
Yes. We
Hello,
need
Ace?
to remember though that Ariana Grande is
Oh,
waiting on
I got it,
modules
I
that are
got
very
it. Up,
easy to do
right,
very
right, right.
quickly, like simple wires and complex
Up,
wires.
up, left, up,
and a
left,
memory
down,
that I can see as
left,
well.
up, left,
Mhm.
left, down.
But all of those have already
Okay,
been
Ace, you
completed
ready
for
for
Dream
another
Team.
maze?
They've left some of their longer modules for
you
last,
hear
like
me?
they
I
did
can
last
hear you.
time. So
Sure.
Okay,
even though there
indicator
is
at
currently
4-4,
a deficit,
I am at
as long as
4-2.
Ariana Grande
Goal
does
is
not
at
explode,
6-2.
they will be able to get through some of their
6-2,
modules very
that's
quickly.
very easy. Up,
Mm-hmm.
right, down, right.
Great.
So
Another
the
maze, I
percentages
have
is very
indicator
confusing.
at
It takes into
1-3.
account
I
their
am also
strikes,
at
their
1-3.
completion,
Goal is at
and the
6-1.
time remaining. So you'll never see
Go
it quite
up,
reach
up, and then
100.
right.
Great.
It's
I
supposed
think
to
I
give
missed
you
the
a
memory
general
earlier,
idea
so
of
we'll
how
go
they
fast.
are
I have
doing, but
display
it
of
can be
1.
very confusing, so I tend to try and
That
ignore it.
is label 1.
That's third position. And I have display 1.
Display 1 is position 3.
That's a 4.
Yeah, but what issue?
All right, display 3.
Too many voices.
Position 4.
That's
Try
a
and keep the
1.
voices down.
Display 3.
Position 4.
That's a 1. And display 3.
Position 1.
All right, passives.
Alright. So we've got first set of wires is 6th. Second set is 1st.
Oh, that was not correct.
What?
And
Yeah,
that's a
Ariana Grande.
strikeout for Ariana Grande.
Yes. So chances that there was some confusion on, was it the simple wires or the complicated
It was
wires?
some wires.
Yeah, the Ariana Grande fan club just exploded, possibly due to some confusion about which module they were on. Again, it's when one person is looking at a bomb and the experts cannot see the bomb, you need to make sure that both teams are both players know very much so what module they're working on.
And apparently we lost the last few seconds of the second bomb, but I assume Dremtem didn't blow themselves up.
No, the time stopped once Ariana Grande exploded. As Dremtem had more modules completed at the time of Ariana Grande exploding, so they would have won the bomb no matter how they had finished. Okay, so according to the Twitch chat, they did indeed finish all modules. So kudos to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going all the way to the third bomb, where we have 2 of every modules and is it 1 needy?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. And now we shall be hearing the Dremtems audio.
This is hype. Because the Dream Team's recording is a little bit ahead of Ariana Grande, but not by much, so it shouldn't affect viewing.
No, it fixed itself.
Oh, did it? Oh, lovely.
They just started at different times because video things.
Yeah.
And now there's something has happened to.
There we go. Be 542.
Okay, what do you think? Lovely.
Other one is dash. Sorry, it's
The
3
Dream Team
dashes.
are taking this slow to start, but to make
Dot,
sure
dot,
that they get
dash.
these pesky Morse codes out of the way.
Dot dash dot dot.
They'll have to be done eventually.
Dash dot dot. Cycle. Dot dash dash.
Dot dash dash.
We can see what Ariana Grande is doing,
Serial
similar
is the
to what they
only
did.
port that you have?
Yes.
Similar to what they did
yeah,
in their
as well,
first 2
sorry.
bombs, where they're giving
Cat
as much
wires,
information out as they
yellow,
can
blue,
possibly
yellow.
do to start the game.
6 yellow, red, white.
Needy
red,
capacitor.
black, red.
Takes up like
Morse.
I believe it's the most time
5,
of
6,
any
5.
needy.
6, 5. It's a capacitor, so.
Just requires a bit of
no
a
display. Nothing is in the
internal
display at all.
clock
Empty.
on the side of the diffuser,
Bottom left.
especially knowing when to
None.
go back to it, where you can shave a couple seconds off while you're waiting for your diffuser to
Next,
find who's on
letters
first
you
or
are.
such.
What question?
CSEE.
Middle right.
What? No question.
Fortunately, the capacitor does have a audio cue where the others do
Middle.
not.
First.
The other 2 have an audio cue
UHHH.
when you have, say,
Yes.
3 seconds
Wait.
remaining before
What
you
no
explode,
question?
whereas the capacitor
LED.
will slowly go up in
Middle.
tone,
Cat mazes.
Bottom right.
becoming more and more annoying as
Cat
it
mazes. Alpha 2,
as
Delta
the
6,
red rises.
going Delta 1 to Echo 3.
So it can be quite
Charlie
difficult to
2,
forget
Echo
about the
4,
capacitor, which does make it a
Alpha
bit
3
easier
to
to work
Echo
with.
LED.
But again, yes, it does take a couple of times.
Is press. Yeah. First, right, blank, middle, press.
You are 2 words.
Bottom right.
UHHUH.
Hold, letters you are, letter U.
R, letters you are.
Bottom left.
YOU.
U space R. Done. Hold. Next.
They are
What
THRE.
question? Top right. Top left, top left.
Top left is right.
UHHH. Ready.
Done. Go to memory. Cat, can you take down passwords real quick?
Yep.
Delta, Zulu, X-Ray, Whiskey, Romeo, Sierra. Mike, Juliet,
Master is
Alpha.
about to fill
Tango,
for
Bravo,
Brian Grande.
Y.
Mhm.
Next, Sierra, Mike, Foxtrot,
Getting back
Lima,
to it now, it
X-Ray,
seems.
India.
No,
But the trouble with letting it get so high before going
Golf,
back to
Kilo,
it means
Charlie,
that you have to
Alpha,
take
Tango,
longer
Sierra.
making sure
Foxtrot,
you
Golf,
before you can move
November,
on to your next
Uniform,
module.
Delta, Papa,
I think they're just
Mike,
keeping it
Quebec,
high
Golf,
and
Bravo,
checking on it regularly.
Victor. Display is
for
one,
Yeah.
Zach.
Label 1.
Difficult way to play though.
Display is 1.
Third position.
Label 2.
Unfortunately, the capacitor is on the same side of the bomb as
Displays
both
four.
who's on first and
Fourth
both,
position.
Three.
memories, which
And
does make it
mazes.
easy.
Display is 1.
And mazes.
Third
The things about
position.
mazes though is they are very interactive for both
Display
diffuser
is
and
3.
expert.
First position.
But with
Next one,
memory and
starting
who's on
display
first,
is
you can
3.
give the information and
First
wait for
position.
your
Label
expert
4.
while working with the capacitor.
Oh, that was incorrect.
Yeah, you don't even
First.
know.
Display 3. You said first position.
First
Strike on
for
memory.
Third position.
What are the worst things to get a strike on?
Drum on my part.
As it resets your progress.
3 in third position was my first click. Display is 4 for the
I'm not
second
sure who the
position.
diffusers are actually.
Second
Chat.
position.
Perhaps
It's
a member of the team can let us
Elias
know.
for Drem.
So Elias is
Display
our
is 2.
diffuser for Drum 10.
Label 4.
Third position. Display is 2.
I don't remember Ariana.
I'll see if I
Third
can.
position.
I can
Label
pull it
1.
in quickly.
Display is
I was just
Put it?
reading the website.
Label
Go
3.
ahead.
That's done.
I'm
Water
actually talking to the
sequences.
lovelies.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
It just has their
Let's
names.
see.
It doesn't have boosted diffuser.
Okay.
No.
Do you want to read them out for both teams? Let us know who we're
Black
working
C,
with.
We'll do that
No.
after.
Black A,
Omega.
Okay.
No.
Black B,
No.
Cat, complicated wires. White only. Blue light star.
So you see a different way of
red
working for
only,
both the teams here
red
with the
light star.
complicated side, the wire
Second
sequences.
set. Red light star.
Where when we were listening
red
to
light,
Ariana Grande,
Blue star. Red
um,
star. White only.
they were
Zach,
giving
red to
all
C.
the information possible for
No.
sequences
Blue B,
before letting the expert relay
No.
it.
C.
Whereas the Dream Team, you can see they like
Yes.
to do it one at a time.
Red B.
No.
Red C.
Yes.
Next set.
More accuracy on the one-on-one
Black
from what
B.
I've felt.
Yes.
That's
Black
personal
A.
belief.
No.
But it's whatever makes it easier at the
Black
end of the
A.
day.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Red C.
That's why these teams need to be very in
No.
tune with each other. They need to know what,
Black B.
how each other
Yes.
Red
work-
C.
works best. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Red A.
Yes.
What shortcuts everyone is comfortable with making.
I'm sorry, blue A.
Because
No.
as we said earlier,
Black
trying to be as fast as
Amanda?
possible can make it very difficult
Done. Pastor
and
wants
can
that.
lead to strikes and mistakes.
Zach, keypad.
The time deficit is now 30
Mhm.
seconds.
Definitely
Between the
growing
two
because of
teams.
this strike.
Get on let me give you these real quick.
It's
Zach,
just it's
backward
that
C, lightning,
Ariana Grande's
tennis,
game to lose
lambda,
at this point. If
and
they
backward C, forward
keep
C,
working
double
forward
K,
with a steady mind,
broken R.
they can take
Cat,
this.
start feeding me stuff. We'll do
Mhm.
Simon after this. Zach.
Okay. 3 wires, cut number 1.
Yep.
6 wires, cut number 3.
Yep.
Buttons, both click anytime.
Yep. And yep.
Easy buttons, that's nice.
Maze, Alpha 2, Delta 6.
Yep.
Right, down, left, down.
Next one.
Up, right. Down, right. Up, right, down. Right, up, right. All the way down. Left,
Long
up,
maze.
left, up, right, up, right.
Yes.
Took
I
you
do
around the
definitely like
entire
it.
board.
I do definitely
First
like as
one
well
you
that
said
Gem 10
only white,
did
correct?
take some time there to make sure that they
Cut all
knew
4.
what modules they were working on. They didn't
Yep.
trust their memory.
Then
they decided
1,
to say,
2,
look,
3,
this is the
5.
module I'm working with, and this is how you do it.
Passwords.
This is
For both memory,
Oh,
sorry, for both,
Second one is
for both
admit.
wires and mazes, they did that.
especially on 22222, etc. where you don't have just one simple
First
wires.
one, either waste, like human waste, or rally. R-A-L-L-Y.
Yep, they have both wastes.
There's a block.
Just having to confirm which waste for either time.
Mhm.
Yep, it's charging. Alright, Zach.
The one with tennis.
Go. Yep, tennis.
Time set
Backward
deficit
C,
has
lightning,
reached
lambda,
1 minute at
tennis.
this point,
Another
and
one?
both teams have 18
Is
modules.
forward C, filled
Fused,
star,
and that module,
broken
that
R,
deficit
backwards
will
C.
continue
It's
to
broken-
grow
broken
while
R.
Ariana Grande remains with no
Yes.
strikes.
C's and double K.
Okay. Then it's the forward C, double K, broken R, and backward C.
Alright, Simon said no vowel, one strike, red.
No vowel, one strike, red is red.
Confirmation. Always good to see.
Red, yellow.
Red, red.
Red, yellow, red. Esther, I hate you. That's a
A
different.
lot of red
Pascal, I hate
inputs
you.
for drift temp.
So that's module defused
The
for
other two
Ariana
are
Grande
both
now with
green.
5 minutes 46 remaining.
And
Now,
So that was the fastest time because of that strike. The strikes, as you can see, can be very dangerous.
there was no way that they were going to pull back.
Yeah, what it came down to at the end is Ariana Grande, despite having a difficult second bomb, recovered and kept a steady head, and because of it, managed to complete that second bomb with a respectable time, without making any of those mistakes that could have cost them the game. Very well done from both teams to make it to the final, and very well done from Ariana Grande for being our Season 2 champions.
Indeed. Back in here now for a second. Yeah, very much congratulations to Ariana Grande. An excellent job on all of the bombs. Second one was a little troublesome, but they kept their cool. They calmed down for the third one. Did a beautiful job of finishing strong.
Yeah, congrats.
Very much congrats. And to Catnip and Zach, a good job to them. That last bomb with the needy capacitor, trying to balance that, changes it from where Knob was kind of have an expert ready. This one was much more of keeping the diffuser balanced.
Busy.
And
Yeah.
but,
Especially when you have a double-decker bomb, you have so many modules on both sides. That when you're working on the side that doesn't have the capacitor, you can get very caught up in that. And when you hear that whir, you realize you have to keep flicking backwards and forwards while remembering where you were on the other side and how to get back there quickly when working with your experts.
Indeed. The time difference on Bomb 3 was roughly 80 seconds, yes. Which, the strike, as bad as it was for Dream Team, not a deciding factor, because as you saw real time, Ariana Grande still finished first by about 2 modules. One thing that didn't really show that I know our team picked up a little late, for the Simon on that one, if you had a vowel, which the first 2 did, everything was yellow except for red, which was red. So that one became, if the experts were able to pick that up and communicate that was definitely a shortcut that could be taken. And part of the reason why the experts were given the manual and 5 minutes kind of study ahead of time. So little tricks like that. I do believe the Ariana Grande team also picked up on that after the first bomb or so. And, being able to pick up on things, adjust on the fly when you're using the rule seed modifier, definitely a strong skill to have.
Oh yeah, it's the reason we got as far as we did.
Being able to implement it as well can be very difficult when the experts come back and try and give as much information to the diffuser as possible, for the diffuser to then be able to implement some of these changes as well, if need be, can also free up the experts from that burden. So that's very impressive as well.
Yep. Rex and Steve asked specifically about these seeds. The seed was consistent across a round, across a week, the 3 bombs on a week, but the bombs did change from week to week. So
all 3 of those bombs had the same seed, aka.
yeah, all 3 of those would have been the same seed, but different from what was spent the previous week.
Oh, then yeah.
Well, with that, that is going to wrap up the vanilla team finals, and that actually will wrap up season 2 as a whole. So I personally would like to say thank you to all of the commentators we've had the past week and a half, all of the contestants. This has been, in comparison to last season, it was a 125% increase in participation level.
Wow.
So a huge bump up, and I'd like to thank everybody who participated from the bottom of my heart for that. It's very encouraging to see people get involved, enjoy themselves, and even if you're out early, even if you don't have the best record, if you're having fun with it, if you're getting to play with people you like, definitely worth it regardless of the outcome.
That was very impressive as well. And thank you as well, Elias, for organising this event as well. All the work you put into it as well definitely showed and gave a lot of fun to a lot of people.
Thank you. Kind of going off of that, as I've mentioned at the end of the other two streams, we'll be doing a season 3. We're taking some time off for Thanksgiving and Christmas break, but we will be returning in January for season 3. Will we have the same categories? I don't know yet. That's definitely something we can talk about in the Discord. So if you're not a part of that, feel free to join in on that. Hopefully somebody will post a link at some point in the chat. I will state that I'll be putting up a little thread that people can, throw out suggestions. And on Saturday of this week, probably around 10 a.m. Eastern, convert as needed. I'll probably be popping on into the chat room. People can talk with me live about thoughts, suggestions, things you like, things you didn't like. I definitely want to hear from people what they want to see return for season 3, what they want to see added, what they want to see gone. Because things like this league only work when everybody's enjoying themselves and everybody feels a part. And I definitely want anybody who has any suggestions, feel free to throw them out. Maybe not everything will go quite the way everybody wants, but we definitely try to find a happy medium, make sure everybody's got something they can enjoy. Oh, with that said, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just agreeing.
All right. Well, with that said, we're going to wrap up this stream and wrap up season 2 with a nice pretty bow. Thank you again to our commentators, the Big Weeb, Little Weeb team. Definitely appreciate your coming back, especially after having participated. It's always good to have other competitors maybe have some extra insight, and definitely feel you provided that. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, definitely thank you for having us. We apologize as well if we were a bit too talkative in the first bomb and a half or so. The chat definitely told us that that's not what they wanted, and that's good as well.
Yep.
As long as we knew what was wanted.
Yep. As the chat can see, we try to be we try to listen to criticism and suggestions as best we can. But with that, everybody, we wish you all a good evening. Have fun. And don't explode. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.